Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to show you how you can use the Bazi chart of a person to find out how to best influence them or how to convince them of something. Now this method is only applicable for 2023, so you've got a few good more months until February 3rd, 2024. So if you need this, this is still very, very useful and applicable. Now, first things first, we do need to plot the Bazi chart. And for this method, you actually plot the Bazi chart of the person you need to talk to, the person who needs convincing, the person who needs influencing. That's the Bazi chart you plot. Now, you don't necessarily need to know their hour of birth, their time of birth. That's not needed at all. But if you have their birth date, that is perfect. That will give you all the information you need to find out what you need to do, how you need to talk to people to make them do what you want them to do. So go to this link here. This is a Bazi plotter. I will also put the link into the notes and the description of the video. And then go ahead and plot the Bazi chart of the person you need to talk to. Now, if you are trying to convince someone in a professional context, so in a career or employment related context, then what you look at is this part here. So this is called the month branch. Yeah, the month branch. And if you are trying to convince someone in a more personal matter, then you look at the day branch. Yeah, so these two. You need to know exactly what it is that you actually need the person to do, or in what context you need to convince or influence a person. So professional, you look at the month, so anything to do with work, anything to do with finances, anything to do with your career, with your business. Then you look at the month branch or the month animal sign. If it has to do with your personal life, maybe a very, very close friend, or you need to convince your spouse of something, then this would be the day branch. Yeah, so this is important. This is an important distinction. Now, so check the animal signs that are in those two branches. And then based on the animal signs, we can then determine what kind of approach we need to use. So if you have the horse, the pig, the dog, or the tiger in the branch, so whether that be month or day, then you need to convince people or influence this person based on logic. Meaning you have to come with the facts, with the figures, with statistics, with the numbers, with the data, as much information as possible, so that they can see that your point is valid. Yeah, don't try to just convince them based on a gut feeling. They will not fall for it. So they really, really want to see the data behind whatever it is that you're trying to convince them of. So really almost overwhelm them with facts, with statistics, and that's then the way you can convince them of your point. So if you, let's say if you're asking for a pay rise, and your boss has the horse, the pig, the dog, or the tiger in a month branch, then you need to actually come up with statistics. Maybe you show a comparative analysis of your job in the industries and the payments, the salary levels. You know, come with inflation numbers, how your salary hasn't increased compared with inflation. You know, all of these things, statistics. Come with statistics, numbers, figures, facts, and data, and that will help convince this person that you are right. All right. Now, if you happen to have the monkey, the rat, the snake, or the rabbit in the month or the day branch, or if the person you want to convince has one of those four, so the monkey, the rat, the snake, or the rabbit, then this person responds much better when you use an emotional appeal. Yeah. Try to appeal to their feelings, to their emotions. Yeah. Make it personal for them. They do not respond well to data and facts and figures. That doesn't work at all. You really kind of need, I wouldn't want to say emotional blackmail, but you really need to appeal to their sentiment, to their thoughts, to their emotions, and you know, tell them, look, just imagine that you'd be in the same shoes. What would you do? How would you feel? You know, just really, really play with their feelings a little bit and that will then convince them that you have a point that they need to consider. And then lastly, we have the rooster, the dragon, the ox, or the goat. So if the person you're trying to convince of your point or your opinion has one of those in either in a month or a day. So again, rooster, dragon, ox, or goat. Then convince them by collaborating with them or making them part of the effort. Yeah, so it's not you versus them. Make sure that they have the feeling that they're becoming part of a bigger plan, that they're becoming part of a team, that this is a team effort and that we're all working together for the same cause. Yeah, so it has to become a collaborative effort to make this happen, whatever it is, and then you can convince them. All right, so these are the three strategies or the three ways you can convince people in 2023 based on what they have in their Bazi chart in a month or the day branch. All right, so good luck with that. I hope you convince anybody who you want to convince of your opinion for a pay rise or, you know, getting a nice home, getting a new car, whatever it is that you need. Try this method and let me know how that works for you. If you do have any questions, any comments, just put them in the comment section below, or you can also always contact me directly. My email address is in the description to this video. And I would really appreciate it if you help me out by liking this video, sharing it, and then also obviously subscribing to my channel. See you soon.